Welcome back guys to another episode of Behind the Scenes at Solent Turf, where we're documenting our David versus Goliath battle as we try to launch a builders merchants alongside our 50-year-old family turf farm, competing against huge private equity money and some of the oldest companies around. As always, smash that like button and hit subscribe to continue watching our journey and see if these two underdogs can cause an upset. I'm Jack and this is Building a Family Business, episode 30. Cue the music. Good morning and welcome back to this week's vlog. It is Monday morning. Those of you who are new here, my name's Jack and we are documenting the running and growing of our 50-year-old family turf farm as we try to add on a builders merchants or landscaping merchants alongside it to help plug up our quiet winters as the turf sales drop off. It's going to be a marathon, not a sprint. We're slowly but surely, just week by week, month by month, just trying to edge into the right direction. This week, the plan is just in the yard now, getting loaded. I've got some turf coming in the moment, which I'm going to put on the trailer and head over to the turf field with. I've got turf to get cut over the field. I went out there yesterday actually and had a little look around, and the turf has really grown on again. We mowed it Friday, and the stuff that I'm harvesting has got really long over the weekend, so I've got plenty of mowing to get on top of. George is off out to finish a landscaping turf laying job that we started and prepped end of last week, and my dad is all over the place, to be honest. He's got more soil to pick up, timber deliveries coming into our overflow yard that needs running back. There's concrete that needs picking up and bringing back. The yard needs sorting out. Loads to do, loads to do this week. Our Defender is still waiting to have its clutch replaced in it, so we're currently still running the diesel the old-fashioned way, like we used to do it, in these jerry cans in the back of the truck, which is a bit time consuming, but it does the job. I've just loaded a load of fresh new cans in the back of the truck, ready to get the machines topped back up this morning. I'm still waiting for this little bit of turf to be loaded on me, so I'm going to jump in the truck now, get on my emails and see if I can source some sleepers. We've run out of sleepers, and it seems to be a lot of the sawmills in the UK are no longer, or are not cutting many 200 by 100 sleepers. They're cutting 4-inch fence posts instead, which comes out of the same length of timber. I did reached out to a few people on Friday, so I'm just going to pick up their email responses now, and I've got somebody else trying to help source some, so I'm going to see if they've come up with anything. Been offered loads of European ones. Everyone seems to be selling European sleepers, which are 5mm shorter on both sides, but customers I spoke to don't really want them. They said they'll take them worst case. I'm going to try and avoid stocking up on them and see if I can find some 200 by 100s. All the turf that we stripped in the last few weeks that has come back off of jobs that we've got in the yard ready to dispose of. This is how busy George has been, ready for another big week.
Yeah, we got a new catch on the show today.
Oh, Big Matty.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
My golf tip of the week is to really focus on putting, because if a course is a par 72, right, and they say that you should putt twice a hole, well, there's 18 holes, that's 36 shots. That literally means 50% of golf is putting. So take those shots seriously, because that 3-foot putt is just as important as the 300-yard drive. They count for the same. So don't take it for granted.
I am aware as well that I spend a lot of time out on the turf farm, so most of the content you see on these vlogs is turf related. But we are building a good level of stock out in the landscaping yard now. So I'm up the top yard, and behind me you can see where we keep some of the mortise fencing. So I'll just show you this quickly. This is only some of it, most of it's in the front yard, but this is where we keep the standard 8-foot mortise posts. So we've got the concrete mortise and then the timber mortise as well. with the 2.8 gravel boards that go with it. And then we have the multiple lengths of feather edge as well, which we did have down here, but we've now moved it into one of the barns just to keep the sun off of it, to stop them sort of bowing and splitting. And we should have another delivery of that coming in tomorrow or Wednesday. For all your close board fencing needs, give us a shout. And you can have either George or Misery Guts coming out to your site to deliver it. So today's little issue at Solar Turf is I'm stuck in the cab of the harvester because the door won't open. It's been playing up for the last couple of weeks, but normally you pull the hands in, release it, pull it again and the door opens. But now the door won't open at all. So I'm going to have to go out the right hand door, scramble over the conveyor belt to get out each time. Just had to quickly stop what I was doing, park the harvester up for a minute, because George is starting to slip a little bit behind on that laying job he's on. We managed to get that job all finished. Again, it looked really good. The customer was very pleased with it. I think it took a lot longer than George anticipated. Just finished up in the yard now, just leaving the yard. It's like coming up to 7:30. So that is us done for Monday. I'm just getting set up on the field on a Tuesday morning. Got plenty of turf to harvest this morning to catch up from yesterday afternoon, where we had to head off to finish that laying job. We have all the trucks starting to come in for collections and the lorries coming in to get loaded at about 8 o'clock. So we've got plenty to try and get ready before then. And then the plan is this afternoon is we haven't got Tim mowing this week, so I'm going to have to try and make a good head start on the mowing. Get as much done as I can this afternoon, because we've got another big laying job booked in for Thursday, Friday this week. So really important to get a good head start on the mowing today and try and get as much done as possible. Well, I did say if it went to plan, didn't I? Can now see oil squirting out from somewhere. Just noticed this conveyor belt was looking wet. I don't know where that's coming from. So we've either got another burst pipe, or best case, we've just got a pipe that's come loose. See the area where it's coming from. One of these 6 here, but from the cab, as it picks it up and twists round, I then can't see it. Plan is, what I'm gonna do is a very long and slow process of not using the crane. Every time I've got 7 on the conveyor belt like this, I'm going to get out and manually stack them onto the pallet, but these landscapers can come in and collect it this morning. Well, that's effectively all the profit gone from this morning. Now, until we started filming these weekly episodes, I didn't realise how many breakdowns that we have, but it has given me a bit of an idea. But more on that in a later episode. It's Tuesday morning. I'm starting the day back in the yard again, getting loaded. We've got 2 lorries coming in this morning. I think we've just had a big timber load turn up now, which my dad's getting unloaded. I've got to get some turf put onto me, which I'm going to take over the field again to be collected out of there. Then we've got more turf to get harvested in the field this morning. George is out on deliveries all day again. I had a good day mowing yesterday, managed to get a lot done, but I'm going to try and get the rest of the farm finished off today, so that'll be that done for the week, and we can then jump on this big job towards the end of the week. What else is happening? Yeah, we got Extreme Landscapes in helping us. Shout out to Luke, who's coming in to help spray off around the headlands of our fields, or our new seeded fields. We're going to try and experiment with keeping the headlands sprayed down. That's the plan for Tuesday. Harvester is now back up and running again. Did manage to get a new pipe put on it yesterday afternoon. Turns out it was a split pipe in the end. Yeah, that's up and running now. God, it's already absolutely baking hot today as well. Feel the sun burning down on my back already. It's only still early. Don't know what we're going to do if we go another 2 weeks with no rain. We're back in a sticky situation again. My brows of the hill up there where it's crazy. It's only a little bit higher, but it obviously attracts the heat and the sun hits it harder. And we've already lost the colour up there. We've had to pull away from that section, stop harvesting over there for a moment. Just try to keep as much water as we can on the other bits to keep it as green as possible. But yeah, it's becoming a real big struggle again. I did just hear on the radio that it's not just us, the farmers across the country are really struggling. We've just not had enough rain this spring. I'm just heading out for Thursday. Got a big old turf laying job on today and tomorrow and Monday next week. We should then get it finished. Yeah, big old job this one. The other one was fairly big that we done last week. This is 50% bigger. So I don't think I managed to get any content end of the day yesterday, but I managed to get most of the mowing done. There's a little bit left which my dad's going to take care of today. We had Extreme Landscapes was in and done, made some good progress on all the spraying around the outside of the fields. We also had 3 trees that had come down, which have been a bit problematic where we were trying to get around the outside with the mowers. So he was able to saw them up and get them back in the hedgerows out of the way, which is a good job done. I'm going to get on the road now and I'll show you what we're up to on this job. And just like that, that is another week done, guys. The progress on the laying job went really well today. Everything is prepped and pretty much ready to go. Start laying the turf first thing Monday. So make sure you tune in next week to see the turf go down and see the end result. But as always, I hope you guys have had a fantastic week. I hope you've enjoyed Building a Family Business episode 30. I'll see you on the next one.